Hello, everyone, and welcome back to EnviroCast GEO. It is truly an honor to have you joining us today once again for this international gathering of students, engineers, researchers, innovators, and future minded thinkers from all across the world. My name is Kavina Langovan, and my co host here is Arnaf Namade. And on behalf of our keynotes and all of our speakers, thank you for taking the time to be here. Whether you're journeying in from the United States or tuning in from across continents and time zones, we are grateful for your presence. Events like this only matter because of the people who show up with curiosity, ambition, and a willingness to engage with ideas that extend beyond the present moment.
We heard ideas that stretch across disciplines, across borders, and across what we normally consider possible. We saw how engineering and intelligence are no longer confined to a single field or industry, but are instead shaping everything from climate resilience to healthcare, from digital security to planetary scale environmental insight. Furthering the Future has seen it all. And what stood out the most was not just the technology, but the intention behind it. Because Furthering the Future is not about building faster simply for the sake of speed. It's about building forward with purpose. It's about asking not only what innovation can do, but what innovation should do. That spirit is exactly what made day one so powerful, and it is what makes day two so exciting.
Now, as we begin the conference today, I want to take a moment to reflect on what this conference actually represents. The future is often spoken about something distant, something abstract, and something we'll eventually arrive at. But the truth is that the future is being constructed continuously in real time through decisions being made right now. Every system that we design, every algorithm that we deploy, every infrastructural investment, every ethical framework that we choose, these are all pieces of the future that are slowly taking shape. And that is why gatherings like EnviroCast GEO matter. This is not just a showcase of products or just a sequence of talks. It is a space where we collectively ask, what kind of world are we building?
The theme Furthering the Future is intentionally open ended because the future itself is not just a singular linear path. There's not one future, there are many possible futures, and which one becomes real depends on the choices we make today. In other words, we're not simply advancing technology, we're entering a period of systemic level transformation. And in moments like this, innovation becomes more than technical achievement, it becomes a responsibility. Because every breakthrough creates both opportunity and consequence. Furthering the future means recognizing that responsibility, and doing our best means to actually act on it. It means designing systems that do not only maximize capability, but also maximize benefit for the most amount of people. It means ensuring that intelligence, artificial or human, is aligned with the values that we as a species want to carry forward.
Now, as we move into day two of the conference, you will hear from different speakers and presenters that embody that intersection. You will see the ideas that combine engineering with ethics, intelligence with sustainability, and systems with humanity. Some projects focus on planetary data and environmental insight. Some focus on healthcare workflows and life saving speed. Some focus on cybersecurity in the AI era. Some focus on robotics and ecosystems. Every single one is a reminder that the future is not just built in one domain, it is built through convergence.
Day two is especially exciting because it represents continuation, not just of the event, but of the momentum. The future is not built in a single day, and that's exactly the type of theme that we're trying to embody here at Furthering the Future. The future is built through sustained effort, iteration, dialogue, and community. And this is what makes this gathering more than a conference. It's a part of a movement, a growing network of people who believe that the next era of engineering must be intentional. So today, I encourage you to stay engaged, ask questions, connect with speakers, think beyond your own disciplines, and think with an open mind. And most importantly, allow yourself to imagine boldly, because the future often begins as an idea that feels unreasonable until someone decides to pursue it. Furthering the Future requires that kind of courage. It requires young innovators who refuse to wait. It requires researchers who challenge assumptions and are not just forced down some blindly challenged assumptions. It requires builders who care about impact and not just novelty. And it requires communities like this one where voices are given space.
Now, before we continue into today's sessions, I want to express sincere gratitude to every speaker who prepared their insights to share, to every attendee who chose to spend their time here, and to every student and innovator who submitted their work, and also to everyone who believes that technology must serve something greater than itself. Your presence here is truly meaningful. Now remember, as we begin inviting speakers to the stage, once again, feel free to engage in the chat, feel free to make comments, ask questions, and once again, there will be Q&A sessions taken from the chat and to be featured to ask the speakers. Be engaging and appropriate with any questions at all times. And with that, it is my privilege to officially begin Day 2 of EnviroCast GEO, Furthering the Future. There is always an opportunity to contribute to the discussions that we have at EnviroCast GEO. If you are interested in attending or even speaking at a future conference, learn more at geo.envirocast.org. We're excited to hear your insights.